with the fuss. Show me love, I need love. Don't wanna leave me, yeah. I'm mixing up my damn problems. I'm mixing out all of that violence. If you with me, we on that fly shit. To all these worldly bastards round us, I say, I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go be slow. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, me like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this.
Z, you know the chop. Ayazahab. Badness no sir. Let me tell you how the badness steer. Dopey bad fly when the Glock display. Tell a boy say no try box this face. Back switch face. You know how your blood clot casket stay boy. You must see one Baptist prayer. When the map stick raise that big straight. Shot misplaced, the key them in your head stop misbehave. Crack his face, the key never tell us say we lock this place. Which locksmith, anyway watch this space. War with them bunny like plastic plate, hey. We don't play around, when you see the UPK around. We bring the fucking AK around, AR-15s and AR rounds. We don't play around, when you see the UPK around. We bring the fucking AK around, AR-15s and AR rounds. We no take drape up, we no take bait up, we no stay up. And when the next day come, we no change up. Man, I act them bad as them wake up. AK bus boy head top shake up. So tell a pussy hold down violate us. No care where you status, where you take up. Every man a killer till miss a dead face you straight up. Great stuff, one West link bigger than NATO. Man we bust it to NATO. Only man we afraid that are the creator, the maker. Hey, we don't play around. When you see the UPK around, we bring the fucking AK around, AR-15s and AR rounds. We don't play around. When you see the UPK around, we bring the fucking AK around, AR-15 and AR rounds. AR-15s and AR rounds. AR-15s and let me tell you how the badness steer. Dopey bad fly when the Glock display. Tell a boy say no try box this face. Back switch face. You know how your blood clot casket stay boy. You must see one Baptist prayer. When the map stick raise that lick straight. Shot misplaced. The teeth them in your head stop misbehave. Crack his face. The key never tell us say we lock this place. Which locksmith anyway watch this space. War with them bunny like plastic plate. We don't play around. When you see the UPK around, we bring the fucking AK around, AR-15s and AR rounds. Yo, what about the bomber clot to them boy, man? Bad mind never kill them. Suffocate to no pussy. Yo, status. Tell some boys we don't chat us. Anyway, my dogs go in on the street, them bad. Gun talking up with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them but meet them God. Louis V kicks, pan we feed them bad. Catch a new drip, dog we beat them bad. Look how we just come and we a beat them bad. You know sister we's them dad. Hey, but anyway though, this a no playground. The Glock 19, they have to stay round. Nah take no check with me payroll. Anything rise up, play down. Them a send check but they won't. Dog we will make it step if they don't. But at the same old, said them want smoke but the grab a ton flame out. A couple gyal a come through. Gyal a WhatsApp what she gonna come to. She a give me tap and she swallow some juice. Gyal a suck cock till me Jonathan blow. Bentley van a come through. Convert to the drop top still have a sunroof. The dog them roll strap you want proof. Alright, wanna move. Anyway my dogs go in on the street them bad. Gun talking up with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, Send the pussy them, but meet them God. Louis V kicks, pan we feed them bad. Catch a new drip, dog the beat them bad. Look how we just come and we a beat them bad. You know, say we's them that. Jeff say go fuck it up, so we fuck it up. Big up all of me friend, them all who me never big up. All who know they are so, I ain't in a cup. Life shake up, you know me friend, but I so big up. Greenfield say we tough, so we a famous. And all who a flip up and a lip up a fill it up. Girl pussy we buff, one give we a fuck. One the pussy boss, one her belly stuff with the fat cock. Nicky me give back shot, really. Girl a bad hype up if you're not that pretty. Money say make you know him can't chat silly. Anything we beat, we have a fat clock with it. Flick your bad with it, this a chop chop city. Anywhere we go, how we a lock that city. Money in a pocket, city, fat Billy. Don't come around if you're not from Billy. Anywhere me dogs go in on the street, them bad. Gun talking up with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them, but meet them God. Louis V kicks, pan we feed them bad. Catch a new drip, dog the beat them bad. Look how we just come and we a beat them bad. You know, say we's them that.
So you know, sister, this whole system you need for change.
Yeah. To all who see the evil.
Like nothing evil, nothing to blood clot.
Yeah. And they ain't say nothing about it.
ISUPK. Now the apocalypse rage for kill batty boy and Catholic priest. Cut the lace, buckle the base. Chop it up, wrap it up, buckle the game. Rackle him teeth, man stand firm pan battlefield. All when them shackle with feet. All when death look certain. All when nothing no sweet when you accept the fate. But you have some rasta boy when neglect black woman and child and a fuck white girl. You have some pastor boy where you molest the little children. You them forget dirt. Politician divide the people with them remedial roadworks. Which farm a band that a dead man turf. And when me grow that a help on earth, me see M1 burst, head back burst. Now they get a youth lay dead pan turf. When mama cry, nobody hear. Who bring in the guns, them over the years. Breaking news, over the year. Millions missing but nobody there to give a count. Nobody never did a count. So brother and Nancy just come full up in my count. We no give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a so our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a beg you send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and bombing and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west stay solid and damning and firm.
Living with the flies on the roach. My youth better watch your approach. Careful how you talk to me. On Facebook, Twitter, I'm in the mind where you post. Shout it out from coast to coast. UPK the truth till my voice get hoarse. Saving the lives of our people, waking them up, teaching the ancient scrolls. Gather together yourselves, every one of the 12. Tired of living in hell. 2 million we locked up in cells. What the fuck is that smell? Our babies in cages. This shit is outrageous. They stole our land, deporting our brothers, our kids with no fathers. UPK, we got the plan. Fuck all the demagogues, their crimes and treachery. Teaching my people these heresies. Who built America? You spilled the blood of my family. Got them slavery. While you shake hands with the enemies, all people destroyed out here. Tax checks, welfare, shit. I smell that weed in the air.
Me no give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a so our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a beg you send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and bombing and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west stay solid and damning and firm.
This a bad man too. I promise you. This shit lit, cuz. This shit lit. Alright? You're next joint.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. You already know what it is. 140 for the rubber.
They in the building. We in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog. you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the build, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop off. I die for I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop pig. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did to Billy go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they say about that ribbon like pet boots. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my they feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze on One West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet, that's my enemy. Little nigga, this that cult, need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup, I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the build, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the bitch. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. UPK bad man, I pin to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man. Shit, got the rate, the power, I been the showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that One West up, then I swear. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's One West practical, gladiator, maximal. Creep on them slow, but that Glock fire rapid. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. And I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, oh they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying. This shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert. Another cop just stretch the nigga. He a demon, it's an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that oath in blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit and I ain't listening. Is it fact if revenge was a woman, now I stroke that bitch like Jake. So Tower War, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it Young Pay. How you real trigger on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? When he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit light. It ain't on who got the gun, it's on who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. Free shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitch about 10% 100%. I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him. Just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter. God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, I with that hollow sign. Yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still about my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get that boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Shalom, you hear me? Shalom, you hear me good?
I can hear you.
Shalom, I hear you know.
You're cutting in and out. Can you hear me?
All right, most of guys be there. But onions again every Friday night, 9 to 11. You know how we contact the school 079 607 46784 079 607 46784. I'm here with my main host, Officer down the bar, Officer 5000 down the bar. We're gonna get it in, man, like how we usually do. You know what I mean? All the latest topics, get it in. You can find us at 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. Don't go, I'm lagging a bit.
Nah, you was a minute ago, but now, you normal now.
Most side, that's most side. I'm gonna get it in. So make sure you contact the school. Be a trooper in the school. Do your 90 days. Be a student in the school. Do your 90 days. Get yourself a name. Become a brand new person. The ISUPK. Find us on all ISUPK social media: Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, all of that. Log in. Get all the greatest content. We got some content coming for you, man. Just wait for it, man. Just wait for it, man. You get me? Classes Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. Any questions? Contact the school or type into the chat. Hey, for the beer, another one.
We got the feast day, March 2nd and 3rd, man. Coming down to that, the Feast of Purim, 394. Hold on, let me turn this up. 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. Gonna have a whale of a time, man. Brothers and sisters, they got some. What theme was it? South, some kind of southern something, and then Caribbean food. Say that again. Southern something, and then listen. You know, I'm telling you, there's a lag. And then listen, we got some Caribbean food. We got some Caribbean food the day after. If you know anything about us down here in the UK, listen, man. Down here, we got the school serves the best Caribbean food in the whole UK, man. I'm not even lying. I'm telling you, you might think I'm being biased, but I'm not. The food you're gonna get from the school, the Caribbean food, is gonna be better than any Caribbean food you've had, man. I'm trying to tell you. So lucky, if you don't believe me, come down and find out.
So I'm trying to tell you, man. Don't believe me. You ain't never tasted no food so you come to the The Lord ain't just with us in scriptures and prophets, man. The Bible love will be with you in everything. Set your heart to do. The sisters in the school set their heart to cooking, man. Just this is the dangerous side. I'm going on YouTube nowadays. I'm seeing white women doing yard food. This and stop, man. Stop, man. Don't even try. You can't come close to what these sisters can do. Behave yourself. Get me. Let's get into it, man. What topics we got here? Let's get into it. I don't know what to do with this whole Epstein thing, man.
With the whole what?
Epstein thing.
Oh, I think they released some of the files in it. The same bare people's names. You know what? I'm sure he said that he didn't want no black women on the island.
It's the one time being black benefits, man.
That's what I'm saying. If Epstein liked black women, a ton of you would have been on the island, man. Because a ton of you are in the Dubai getting shitted on, man. You would have been in Epstein. Listen, they need to release the Dubai files, man. We know what happens out in Dubai. You need to release them files, man. It's a lock here.
Yeah, man. So one time when being black benefits, man. So this is what I don't understand, no longer about. So Epstein's Island is what? Full of beer free cups.
Say that again.
So Epstein's Island here is full of like beer free cups and that.
Yeah. So it's like whatever Diddy's got going on, but where's he be having children and shit up there?
Wow. I knew something was wrong because rappers and rock stars been having free cups in the FBI. They got involved. So I'm thinking, what are these men doing for the FBI to get involved, man? But these men got children and up there.
Yeah, Bibles got everything up there, man. What? Remember, it's an island, you know. So yo, if you're on the island and you ain't doing what they're saying, there's no way you're getting off the island, man.
Right, man. You're watching these. You think that these things only happen in movies, man? Real? You watch them movies where like kids are hostage or whatnot, they can't get up. These things are real.
Yeah.
Man. What's that? The press is sexual deviant, man. Jay Mohammed told me that Jay Mohammed did one of his classes that oppressors are turned down by violence. I thought, oh, come on, man. It's right. They love violence turns them, man. Just look at the movies how they have sex, man, all violent, slapping and spanking and pulling hair and all these things are violent, man. Tearing up clothes. These are violent things that turns them on. You know what? You know what, you might be right, man. Everything that a white man considers sex is violent. Like black men are smooth and love makers. It hit me before, spanking, violent, choking, violent, degrading, violent, pulling hair. Yeah. You know what, General, you might be honest with him, man. They're like children and blood and sacrifice and death. This like you see the video with Piers Morgan. And look shook.
Now what's he got now?
He was talking about the Epstein files again. He was like, yeah, I know some people on the files, man. Piers Morgan look shook. Listen, remember your mum will catch you, so you should be doing. Your face is, remember they ever broke something, and your mum comes home, you're all scared. She's looking at you like yeah, what's up with you?
Yeah.
Like, nothing. Listen, the man's face was like that. Let me see if I can find the video.
In your Epstein file.
What Epstein file?
Well, you're in it, obviously, because you're not a loser.
Well, we're going to come to that ridiculous statement in a moment, but what are you referring to?
I'm referring to you being in the Epstein files, of course.
For what?
Just, being at a drinks party, possibly with Ghislaine, just talking about you. You must have read it, surely.
Yeah, that's not in the files.
It is in the files.
No, that was from her deposition
no, it's
months
not.
ago.
I promise you.
No, it's not in. It's not in the files.
I saw it in the file. I've read your whole file.
You can literally search all 3 million documents in people's names. I'm not in it. The picture you're talking about, the picture.
You're in the Epstein files.
Do it after the show. Do it after the show. The only connection I've ever had to either of them, as I've said many times, is I met Ghislaine Maxwell for 5 minutes at a book launch in New York. She was then asked about that in her lengthy testimony, and she said under oath that was the only time she ever met me. I never met Epstein or anything else.
But just Google yourself in that government website. You come up quite a lot.
No, you're talking about other people talking about me. We're talking about the Epstein file dump that came on Friday.
But exactly. So you've come to my very point when I said if you're not mentioned, you're a loser, because people that are mentioned in it might not have even had affiliation with.
You reckon he's guilty?
1,000,000%. Listen, all the TV people, personnel will be in there.
I'm guilty still. You look like how I look back. You look like how I look back in the day when I broke my mum fast, man. You like I look back in the day, this is what I should be doing. This man said, I'm not in there. You can go look at us at the show. Let me tell you something, man. I'm hearing that these men said all these people that's in the Epstein files. I'm hearing that they're top so-called prestige people, man. People that run countries and governments and people that officials. Listen, these men are some sexual deviants.
All of a sudden now nobody wants to be in there. Yes, man. When they was getting invites to the island and they were saying no black women allowed and whatnot, they all wanted to be part of it now. Everyone's trying to deny they've been there. Donald Trump's denying it. Piers Morgan's denying it. They're all denying it. We all know they've been there. So lucky.
Boy, so this whole statement, black man, Hispanic man, Indian man, every man. Coming down on them. Bible says the Lord is not mocked. I don't care if you're rich, man. It always comes out, man. The Bible says, what's in the dark shall always come to light. I don't care if you're rich. You probably think, we can always hide it, man. We're rich with government officials in wrong countries. It will always come to light, man. Donald Trump, all these people that thought it was somebody, thought that this would never come out. Look down, man. Down. Get this one real quick.
UK are mostly entirely UK citizens. 9.7% are in the EU settlement scheme, so they've come from the EU
and they've settled here.
2.7% have indefinite leave to remain, and then 1.5% are in the refugee group, and 1% are in the limited leave to remain. Pretty much 94% of people that claim universal credit are not immigrants from outside the EU. They're either immigrants from the EU or UK citizens. So why are you lot so held up on immigrants, bro?
So do you think they're upset at the fact that some of these UK citizens that are also claiming this benefit are us, basically? When you say UK citizens, you could be a black British
but look,
UK citizen
if you look at the census, we only make up, I think, 3%. The way the GB News and all these right-wing programs have shown it is that it's the immigrants that are claiming most of the benefit, and it's the immigrants that will get free iPads and, you know, I don't know, hotels. Yeah, they've been lying that when they land the asylum seek off the boats, that they get free phones, free iPads, free GP visits, when it's all lies. Most of the people that claim benefits are white people. That's just the fact. So I don't know why they're trying to blame the immigrants.
They don't get access to no benefit.
Look at that, man. Don't believe me because apparently I'm a racist. Apparently I just hate the system, man. You know, the effect of the world, man. Don't believe me. Look at the stats, man. Most of the people that claim, so they'll make you're a black man. All you do is sit at home, man. All you do is sit at home and claim benefits, and the government's paying for all the 10 children that they're making. It's the Caribbean people do nothing but make children and claim benefits, man. According to stats, it's white people claiming benefits, man. It's not even immigrants also, it's white people claiming it. They'll make us black people. That's a lie, man. That's a lie. Listen, man. They make like black people are workless and don't want to work. They want to live on the government funding, man. Let me tell you something. The black man came to England. The white man didn't want to work. The white man didn't want to drive the bus. Shit. The white man don't want to work today. They make up black people smoke weed all day, sitting at home. The white man's the one with the six kind of lager. That is the 6 kind of lager, sitting at home, wanting to watch the football game, not wanting to work, claiming benefits. You see that, man? You see them on TV, wanting to, go to the pub all day, and they make it like black people lazy, man. Show me the history where black people have ever been lazy. Ain't nobody worked more hard than black people, man. We're the same people that built your country, that picked your cotton, cut your cane, built this country up, then came to the country even when it was free. We volunteered to fight in your army, man. We volunteered to fight in the white man's army. We weren't drafted. I'm hearing that England has to draft people into their army because the army don't have enough recruits, man. Meanwhile, World War II, black people voluntarily went to fight for a country that they didn't have to fight for. Voluntarily, you didn't have to draft us. You didn't have to force us. Your own people are lazy, man. You know, they said that they got all these ammunition, they got all these guns here, and no one to fire them. So that England is hot. So the army is half the size it was in World War I and II, man. Don't call black people lazy. We purposely fought for your army. Your own people don't fight for your army. Your own people that's supposed to love this country. Every minute they're flying flags everywhere, man. Every minute talking about this is our country, piss off out of our country. Meanwhile, you don't want to even fight for your own country, man. Meanwhile, you don't want to even work for your own country. You want to claim benefits, sit on your ass and watch Arsenal play Crystal Palace, man. So lucky are you.
Listen, man. A white man would see the way I'm tearing up these wings and be like, yo, we need them niggas gone, man. I'm telling you. Listen, the white man would see me eating these wings and say, yo, this is what we're talking about. But listen, man, they make it like with the problem and they're getting all the benefits. And when you look at it, most black people actually work. And most black people actually want to work. Like, while it is, when you go to the job center, and the crazy thing is, when you do go job center, you see black people that are actually looking for jobs. And guess who's not looking for jobs at the job center? White people, man. Have you noticed every time you go there, they're the ones not looking for jobs? They're the ones where no one will hire them, got missing teeth, and all types of drugs. And that's what they're on, man. And then they make it like, yeah, we the ones like lying to get benefits, when really it's not us. Black people are willing to work, but nobody's willing to hire black people. So what do you expect us to do?
That's right.
Not get benefits that are free. Listen, man. If you're a black man and you're eligible to get benefits, get them, man.
That's right.
Don't feel bad because you're getting them. Get that universal credit, man. Get PIP, whatever you can get from the system, get it. Because your ancestors worked in order for them to even be able to be giving those things out, man. They helped build up everything in order for them to even have extra money to be giving money out. I seen a video of a white man actually the other day. It was like, we didn't invite the Windrush here. Some of them came here and worked, but we didn't invite their children here. We only invited them. So he was saying that we immigrants, because we wasn't invited. So personally, we weren't invited. So he's saying that we need to piss off back to the Caribbean. Because he goes, our parents was invited to work and they came here. He acknowledged that they came here and worked. He goes that but the ones that are running around doing the stabbings wasn't invited. That's what he said. He goes, the ones running around doing the stabbings wasn't invited. That's some racist shit, man.
That's crazy. Because the children, if that's the case, you're saying, okay, we invited the Windrush, the children can go. Can we leave you the money, your tax money as well? All them taxes we paid all over the years, all the times we went for the NHS, all the schools we done built, the undergrounds that we done built, all the work we done put in, can we take that with us as well? Let me tell you something. How about, he said, you know who's the child of the Windrush as well? Talk about this is the child of the Windrush.
Who?
Oh,
say that again.
Listen,
is it mine? Oh, fuck you, go ahead.
Yeah, now, Andy Cole, that's a child of the Windrush. Dwight York, that's a child of the Windrush. Frank Bruno, their children also are the Windrush. And I bet you don't want them deported though. I bet you love their boxing matches. I bet you love when black people are playing for the Olympics or getting your country gold medals though. Listen, Manchester United wouldn't be what it is today if it wasn't for Andy Cole and Dwight York. Man. I bet you was loving football then. You didn't want to deport them. Why do people want to pick and choose when they don't like niggas, man? When we take it to the World Cup, make you qualify. Listen, you wouldn't even qualify if you weren't for black people. The World Cup will go ahead without England even being there. The reason why you even make it to the semi-finals, but you wouldn't even have good football if you weren't for black in your football team. And these are children of the Windrush. So you want them to piss off home too. You want them to go home as well. You wouldn't have good music, man. White people love great music. You wouldn't have great music if you weren't for black people. Should they piss off home too? Listen, man, it's ridiculous, man. I can't even go with this life now.
A man goes, yo, all black people do. He goes, all black people brought to the UK was knife crime, the running around and fighting and killing each other with knives, and they brought knife crime to the UK. And in my head, I'm thinking, he's saying we brought knife crime and fighting with knives to the UK. And in my head, I'm thinking, when I look at England and every other European country, they used to fight with knife, shield, and buckler. So don't blame us. Listen, you used to fight with swords, man. And when you was fighting with swords and killing each other with swords, it wasn't a knife crime epidemic. Listen, man, if anything, they started fighting with... Listen, you white people started fighting with knives so much that you even named a few knives after yourself, man. You had knives like the gladius. You had swords like double-edged swords that used to use in Rome and all of them things, man. You're worrying about the zombie knives. You Greeks and Romans was using those swords way before we even picked up any of these things, man. Listen, that you used to fight with those things. You used to fight with that and your shield. So don't make out like we the originators of knife crime. Because I'm sure if I look up the swords you was using, once upon a time, you had one called the gladius. You had the next one when they was all excited about having a double-edged sword. Rome was excited, talking about, yeah, this sword is double-edged, so you can chop them with both sides. I don't remember black men saying that. But I do remember Roman officials and guards walking around with those swords on their hips. You're talking about black men got knives on their waist. You white people had knives on your waist first, man. According to my recollection. So lucky you.
Look at this, man. They talk about how black people brought crime to the UK. Crime was here before black people, man. That's what I checked. The Peaky Blinders was here before black people got to the UK, man. The Train Twins were here before we got to the UK. But you know what? That's what people search, man. That's what I checked. I checked those criminals before we even got here, man. Make it like this was the land of milk, honey. Then niggas came over here. Let's find out, man. Because history don't lie, man. But this is guys of the 50s, man. Look at this, man. In the 50s, in England, were marked by a rise of organized crime. Hold on. It was crime in the 50s. I thought black men came in the 60s and 70s. Black men came in the end of the 50s, 60s and 70s. But hold on, England had organized crime before we even got here, man. A rise as well, a rise of organized crime too. You know what organized crime is? Organized crime ain't that street level crime, you know. It's that crime that mafia does, man.
Black people's crimes unorganized.
That's right. We can't find the getaway car.
Our crime. Listen, our crime's unorganized. So these that can't blame us for organized crime. Listen, we small time in this, man. Our crime's so unorganized. We get caught the next day. We get caught on the scene the next day. Ours is unorganized, man. You devils is organized crime, meaning yours is premeditated. Ours ain't. Black people's crime is to see one of their enemies and they run them down. That's black people's crimes. You devils plan it, man. You have meetings at the table like who you gonna whack. You all come together like, yo, we're gonna whack this person. That's organized crime. Listen, never, ever, ever does a black man sit around at the table and say we're gonna whack such and such. This is what happens. A black man will go town and see his enemy in town, and whatever that happens, happens. They didn't plan it. It's unorganized crime. It's just happens. With these devils, they lure you to a park and a meeting and this and that. Theirs is organized, man. Ours is unorganized. So lucky are you.
You're right, man. Absolutely. We'll go back to it. It goes with several gangs gaining notoriety for their criminal activities. So there's many gangs, man. You make it like black people with several gangs got notoriety. So several gangs got notorious, grew big, famous, widely known, infamous for being criminals, man. Several in the UK, long before we got here, man. Long before Handsworth and the Burger Bar boys and the Johnson boys and the Brixton boys and Peckham boys. Long before we got here, man. What's this myth that England was a nice place and black people brought crimes and black people brought knives? Please do some research on these Teddy boys, man. Research on the mods, man, and the rockers, man, and the NFs and the skinheads, man. So luck you. Right. One of the gangs was the Crane Twins. The Crane Twins, known for their involvement in robbery, crime, arson, crime, protection rackets, crime, and murder, so crime. They ruled the east end of London. Hold on. Wait there, man. These men ruled the east end of London before black people even got there, man. Every time you think about the east end of London, you think about Hackney and Bow, and E3 and all these East Londoners, man. All these Cockney Londoners that are dangerous and they make the place horrible to live. So before we got there, man, there was a gang committing murder, man. Arson and racketeering and all types of madness, man. Don't blame it on us. Luck, yeah. Let's see who else got there, man. Yeah, the Richardson gang, man. The Richardson gang was known for torture, man. Torture. Man, a black man will steal you and run you down, man. That's it. Beat you up, man. Torture, man. Was involved in fraud, racketeering, drug trafficking. Hold on. I thought black people are the ones known for selling drugs, man. I thought we're the ones that always sell drugs, we sell weed, we sell crack. But there were people selling drugs before we even got here. But no, listen, these men sold drugs before crack was invented. Crack cocaine came out in the 80s. What were these men selling, man? What drug was even out back then? People were selling crack long before we even got here, man. Next one, the Lyons clan and the Daniels clan, based in Glasgow, man. We said these men criminals from England all the way to Scotland, man. Even in Glasgow, there's criminals too, man. Don't blame it on blacks, Hispanics, and Natives. Like we're the ones that's running the country. It's a lie, man. It's not okay, you know. We're back to some wings.
The wings are. I'm not even a man that likes wings like that, but why? Working today.
I can't. But if you flats or the wings?
A bit of both. I don't like flats though, man.
Break them open it.
Yeah, man. Ain't enough. You know why as well? It takes too long to eat. Reminds me of my grandma always. You see when we used to eat slow back in the days. My grandma used to tell us a story like, "Yo, stop taking your time to eat." And I'm like, "Why?" She's saying, "Yo, because one time in slavery, a woman stole a piece of chicken, and she gave it to her son, and the son was eating slow and clapping his mouth. And the slave master come, and the woman had to kill her son. So the audience, some nonsense like that." So I learned from that, eat fast. She was a woman stole some chicken. I said, damn.
It's a Negro tale, man.
That's a Negro proverb, if it's even true.
They can't do the wings. You know, you got to break it open, man.
There's not enough time. You see all of that? It takes too much time.
Fingers all greasy and like that, man. Me, I like the drums, man. Black thing. Never been interested in black thing.
Yeah.
Also, man, Rise Again, man, Karab, man.
Right, damn right.
Soldier, man, Soldier, you know, dropped out recently, man. So, we here again with us, happy. So,
from two different islands, but our heritage is basically the same thing, you know? So I just thought, I want to try and make it as comfortable for the white as possible.
What Coley did from a personal point of view was quite incredible. He was the one that likely to leave the football club, but he went out his way to show me around Manchester, to invite me to his family home, tell me places where to go, where not to go. People didn't see that.
We end up playing Southampton. The manager was like, "You'll be playing today, let's see what you got," kind of thing. I was like, well, not a problem.
Lundqvist, outside of his Andy Cole. That's his cross. Dwight York! Yes, 1-0. Dwight York scores from...
Bang. Goes off. Me and Yorkie played like an absolute dream. From nowhere. I knew what he was going to do. He knew what I was going to do.
It's a good header on by Dwight York to Andy Cole. Look at this.
Everything was instant. Everything was compatibility. When people say, but how? I don't know. I don't know.
Clever ball too to Andy Cole. It's 2-0.
When we come together, there was just kind of, I think it was a bread of love somewhere. It felt that way.
Andy Cole involved in all 3 goals.
The way he's just married together, I felt like we are the same. We are the same.
York partnered again by Andy Cole. Cole to York to Cole, looking for York again. They still have a good understanding.
I can remember the manager turned around and said, "I could never see a partnership between me and Dwight." He brought out something totally different in me.
It's Cole. Oh, excellent!
Yeah, man. Fancy wants the Windows to go home. Wants the kids of the Windows to go home. But listen, man, these men played the best football in history, man. Both of them. And you know what I like about that? No. He said that him and Andy Cole was the only black people in the team. So he invited him over to his yard, made him feel comfortable. Like, yeah, man, that's what we need, man. So that's what we got to do. For too long, yeah, I talk about whenever there's a black man on the job, you and him never get on, man. But not all the time. Not all the time. Some brothers treat you good in the job still, man. Sometimes some brothers come together. A lot of times, actually, some brothers come together and say, "Yo, listen, watch out, watch you." I heard them talking about you. Sometimes, yeah, black men on the job, that mean like hard for you, man. Yeah, black men on the job that have been there longer, and they believe like, yeah, see, I'm with the whites. You're an outcast, man. And the more you're here, you're reminding them that I'm black. They're on the road with you, man. But Andy Cole was the right thing to do. Yeah, black man on the job. You on the job, you make him comfortable. You let him know. People are talking about writing him up. You give him the heads up, man. People talk about sacking him. You're giving the heads up, man. Listen, be here on time tomorrow, man. Be early, man. I'm talking about you. Talking about getting your gun, man. That's what you got to do. And what Andy called you for the white up, man. That's what all black people should go like in slavery. I've been on the slave, and brothers look out for me. Bangabang, you know when you go to slave, and you see a black man, straight away, the connection, right? It's me and you against the world, man. Straight away, that right. Listen, boss, talking about you. Listen, man. And this shows that color matters. A lot of people want to talk nonsense, like color don't matter. So why are you on the job looking out for another black man? You know it matters, man. The color didn't matter, everyone was treated equally. We wouldn't have to do what we do. It's amazing how black people, we live the life we live, but they make out like our color don't matter, man. Every job I've ever went to, when a black man always gave me the heads up, man. A black man was like, yo, brother, you good, yeah, you good, all right, cool. Anything you need, let me know, man. Everyone was equal, embracing things. We wouldn't have to do this for me, man. Like, yeah, yo.
Seeing a black man on the job is like, yes, there's someone like me here. I'm telling you, when you see that black man on the job, you're like, yes. It's the best feeling ever, man. Especially like sometimes you go far, like you see if you go to a job for the first time and you go far and you're not expecting to see black people there and you see another black man, you're like, yes. And guess what they always do? Get him to train you. All the time, they get him to train you. And he will always, and then he will speak to you how you speak. And you're like, yeah, this is my guy right here. He will tell you like, yo, the food around here is dead. Go here, go there. And then the manager will pick up like, yo, you two are getting on a little too good. And the notice it, and the manager knows why you're getting on good. The manager knows you're getting on good because you're both black. And Taznara said you have to be careful sometimes. This is how you know. When you go to firms, them if they go to shake your hand, that's the test. From I go to firms a black man, then he goes to shake my hand instead. I know that he's in the sunken place. So that's usually the test that I do. A black man on the job that firms me, I know, yeah, he's one of us. But if he goes to shake my hand instead, I know, yeah, he's in the sun, he's not raised how we was raised. And if he doesn't kiss his teeth, he's not raised how we was raised. Listen, from a black man on the job kisses his teeth, I know, yup, I'm in the right place. One time I went to a recruitment place years ago, and I seen a black man, and the first thing he did was kiss his teeth. Probably because he saw me and another black man there. For me, that was like a sign of, don't worry, we're going to get on in about 10 minutes. I'm telling you. But yeah, it's lovely seeing another black man in your place of work. You kind of feel like ease a little bit. So lucky you.
Oh, you see, firm a man, and he shakes your hand. He's in this place here.
Yeah, he's in the sunken place.
Listen, when you see a black man in slave here, like, I'm still happy to see one, even if it's a bounty kind of black man. I'm still happy to see one. Still get on with him. Yeah, but I still can relate. And as a substitute, I might sell for an Asian or something like that. I might do. Yeah, man. You know, it's more nice to see a brother on the job. I'm gonna get better, man. But like I said, you gotta be careful. Some of our brothers can't Christianity. Christianity, they want to be the white man's friend, man. They want to invite you up. He's their master, man. They want to talk about you to their master. They want to hang out with you. Yes, you know it's don't go about that and gold teeth. You know it speaks loud, man. It's so ghetto, it's so this. So you gotta be careful, man. But again, if you're on a job, you see a black woman, a black man, your job to help them out, man. Why? Because the East Indian man did it and it worked. Chinese man did it and it worked for them. They came to England, couldn't speak a lick of English, and now guess what? They got neighborhoods, man. They don't need to speak a lick of English. Why? Because they look out for each other. We're out here fighting and backbiting. We got nothing. I mean, yeah, man. Okay. Let's see what else I got here. Let's put it up on switch it into the presser, man.
Yeah.
See, pull up your cupboard.
What's that? Let's see.
I was chatting. Well, I was chatting white people once to a sister, and the man came and picked me after the shit. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, that's crazy, man. That's just awkward. Imagine that to white people, white people, that. So hold on. You know how I know this is wicked? Because she could have said, yo, my man's white. But she said nothing. Shows you like, yeah, that's what it is. She's starting to scheme on man. You gotta be careful. When you go to these jet jobs like this, we are black people out, you gotta be careful. I'll be saying stuff about people. say stuff about other races. Come to find out, my man's typing in racist, man.
Yeah.
I know there's people normally do a list. I've only got one: women working. Get a job. There's nothing more attractive than a woman working. And I'm not going to say nothing to people like, oh, a woman working, housework, nothing like that. You see when a babe, is like a boss and she has a little laptop and she can do Excel and that. Ooh, what? And she can non-sexual.
It's a lot of rugging, man. There's loads of things that can turn a man on. You know, a woman's shape, smile, dimples, the whole man. Oh, that's good, man. But listen, man, nothing more attractive than a woman working. But like, yeah, listen, like women will tell you, women will say, listen, a woman will say, oh, it's good looking, but it's a pretty boy. He's scared to get there. He's scared to get hands. He's scared to fight. It's true. Those are non-sexual things that turn a woman on to a man. I mean, it's not sexual. It's not about his looks, but the fact that he's a man will turn a woman on. And the same thing with men as well, man. Nothing more. You can be good looking, nails done, the whole nine. If you're in bed sleeping all day, man, listen, man. Men have sex with you. You have no problems getting sex, man. No problems, man. Trust me, you will not find a man that's there with you. Man that you will be pissed off. You know what I mean? Shit ain't done. You know what I mean? Shit ain't ironed. Everything's upside down. These are the things that men are attracted to femininity. Nothing's worse, man, than a woman just, lounging around the yard, man. You know what I mean? The shit ain't done. Plates to the sink and that. I'm telling you, man. Same way women got non-sexual things turn them on to men. Men got them also. Another thing too, a woman who's quiet, man. Not all up in your face and rowdy, want to fight all the time. Women, for some reason, women think that's attractive, man. And bad on that. What's that thing called about that? Bad is something.
Yeah, bad is, my gosh.
Oh, that shit not attractive, man. Remember in school, if a girl likes him, in school, if a girl likes a man, and then the girlfriend, she thought she would beat up the girlfriend. Thinking that that's gonna beating up a man's woman is not gonna make the man like you anymore, man. Yeah. Men have been made and built by God to love women. Men have been made and built by God to love femininity, man. There's nothing more amazing when you wake up in the morning and you got your breakfast on a tray, man. It's nothing more beautiful, man. When you sit, there's nothing more beautiful when you bust the door, man. You see the back of a woman in front of the sink, man. Way more attractive. That's way more attractive than dimples and everything. Femininity is attractive, man. A woman needs to understand that. That's why, we're in the position we're in right now. And we've been told women think they know what men want because of what Beyonce told them, or what TV told them, or Hollywood told them. The ISUPK let you know what men want. Men want femininity, man. We don't want a masculine woman. We're a man already. We don't need a woman telling us what to do, putting their fingers in our face, trying to tell us to sleep on the couch. We want a female, man. Femininity, the softness, the kindness, the lovingness, woman working. We love that, man. It's lucky, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. A working woman, definitely attractive, man. You know that she ain't got time to be outside every single day because, she's busy handling business. Well, it is, being sex is one thing, but now, a man would desire you for sex, and that's all it will ever be. But a woman that's got her shit together, skills, says the right things, you look at her and you just think about her like, oh, she's so beautiful, man. You think, oh, she's perfect, man. Now,
hey, like that's why when you use that word, that's beautiful. That's I just know what in my life. See, that's how attractive. That's how attractive working women are. You got done about thinking beautiful, man.
And then now, when you're just a woman that look, obviously you're just attractive to look at. A man's gonna get, after a while, a man's gonna want more than that, man. A man's gonna want more than that when he realizes. Understand this: when a man's hungry, you having your hair done and your makeup done don't mean shit, man. Don't mean nothing. You having your hair done and your makeup done. What does that mean when a man's hungry? Understand this: a hungry man is an angry man. You know what I mean? You doing your nails. Imagine this: this man's hungry and needs food, and you're sitting in the mirror doing your nails. Listen, you're about to be on your own very shortly. Once that man realizes, you ain't doing much. You're doing nothing, just vain. Listen, the Bible says beauty is vain, man. Because why? One day you're gonna get old, and when you get old, I don't care how beautiful you are when you're young. When you get old, if you ain't got no skills, as you get older, you need to understand this. The only way a woman that's getting older really stays in the loop is being virtuous, man. Because there's always going to be women that's younger than you. There's always going to be women that's in their prime when you're not. But guess what? They might be younger. They might be in their prime looks wise. But can they cook better than you, man? Can they cater to their man better than you? Now, when beauty fades, what else do you have to offer? Probably nothing, man. So you might want to get some skills. What you might want to do is get some, this is what they call it, transferable skills. You might want to get some transferable skills and be virtuous, meaning a woman with many skills. You might want to be that, and then you'll be beneficial to a man in more than one way. Now, understand this. Like, you know how you know if you're not beneficial to a man? Listen, when women say things like, oh, all he does is uses me for sex, because that's all he can use you for, man. I mean, he can't use you for a degree. He can't use you for a cooked meal. He can't use you for stuff that you don't have. So he uses you for the one thing that you have, sex. Yo, listen, you're saying this man's only using you for sex. Go get some skills and give him something else that he can use you for then. You're talking about he's only using me for sex. That's all you have. Now have something else he can use you for. Because he can't use it for your brains and your education and none of those things. Because you don't have it. So he's using you for the one thing that you do have, sex. If he's using you for sex, that comes down to that's the only thing you have that he can use you for. Listen, it's like me having, it's like a car saying, yo, you only use me when you want to drive to a certain location. Well, that's all it offers. That's the only thing it offers. So lucky you before I get us taken off the air.
Listen, I'm gonna, if I hear one more woman say because my private parts are good, you know. I got that good part. Like, listen, man, you got that. When you claim you do anyway, you claim that the good, blah blah blah. What you got, no man? Every woman claims, I got the good private part, man. My private parts are good, man. So why does everyone got two baby fathers, man? Clearly, the last man didn't think so. That's why he left, man. Why is single parent homes big in the black community? If you know you got good underneath. Black woman, this is what you gotta understand, man. A good down there is not what keeps a man. Because if that was the case, you wouldn't be single, man. If that was the case, you wouldn't be single parent homes in England. You wouldn't be single parent homes in the black community. If that was the case, every black woman would have a man. But they don't. Clearly, having a good body, having a good down there, don't keep a man. You might want to allow that man to start cooking, man. You might want to allow that to start being quiet, man. Start being loved, start being a female. That might keep a man. Everyone claims like my body's good, and it may be good, it may be amazing, man. But it's not doing you no justice, man. You're good at body, single. You're good shape in your curves, you're single, man. You're your fourth baby father right now, man. So you don't have anything, your sex skills, I'm dangerous in the bed, man. You may be, man. You may be, but you're single. Men are using it just for that. Man, they say, I'm cold, because I got a hole in my socks and I want it stitched up, man. But what man say, yo, I've never heard a woman say, oh, I'm only using me for food. When it comes over here, I get belly for these. Never, man. You know what? You can't cook, man. It's using for the one thing you can do. That's your body. That's the thing you're taking self all the time. The side pictures. Me talking about how good you are in the bedroom. How it's the baby mom's ugly, man. I don't know what he sees in her. I don't know why he keeps going back to her. She may be ugly, man, but she got to anyway, that, man. That's femininity. That's what we got. That's what you might want to start investing in. Not investing in how good you are, how good you're sexy. Listen, man, it's something don't work. You try to announce, man. For some reason, this don't work and our women are still trying it. Cardi B got a BBL, man. Divorced. All these celebrities got BBLs and divorced. Because you know why? That don't keep a man. You be the female woman, virtuous, working hard, doing what you're supposed to do. That will keep a man. When back applies to what she will be playing properly. You're going to play one more time. It's lucky.
Normally do a list. I've only got one: women working. Get a job. There's nothing more attractive than a woman working. And I'm not going to say nothing stupid like, oh, a woman working, housework, nothing like that. You see, when a baby is like a boss and she has a little laptop and she could do Excel and that. Ooh, what? and she can explain stuff to you that you don't really understand, but you can understand it. You don't know the words, but you understand what she's saying. Exercise, that's I'm classing it as working. You see, when a girl's lifting weight, the plates are doing cling, cling. Wait, when a girl can sprint properly as well, like a girl can run like an athlete, like a track star. Yeah. You run away when it gets hot. Women who work. I feel like a lot of non-sexual turn-ons can be sexualized.
Absolutely.
Because for me, office wear, like when a girl wears pencil skirt, tights, and is it dolly shoes? You know what I'm saying? Dolly. With a white shirt. When a woman looks like she's going to work. A job. Like, when a woman has a job, it's sexy, bro. Yeah, man. A woman just being busy is a turn on because you're not in my face, like get out of my face sometimes, you know. So when you're busy and we're together, like you're cooking, I'm bothering you because you're in my presence, but you're not in my face. We're sitting next to each other, but you're doing your own thing. That's nice. It's like I can enjoy your company and I can even come and bother you without you bothering me. So let's say that a woman being busy, get a job. I can't
argue with them. Nothing more nice when we get up in the morning, press the shirt, everything ready to go. Coffee in that. Listen, man, really, man, things to do, man. That girl on Instagram, getting her nails done. When the Bible talks about a virtuous woman, a lot of people think a virtuous woman is a woman that smiles all the time. A virtuous woman is a woman with skills. Virtuous woman with skills, man. Get yourself a woman with skills, black man, bad man, every day, man. It actually turns men on, it's attracted to men. Men like that stuff, man. You know how women like a man who's masculine? They empty a bin or do some DIY or whatever. Men like women that feminine too, man. It's like that.
Well, ladies are here. A lot of women call themselves virtuous, whereas you can't call yourself virtuous. And it's always women, these same women talking about how good their front is. Listen, it can't be that good if the men that have that would you don't care about it. Imagine this. Imagine they're always on the internet talking about how good their front is, and it's only them talking about it. Like the man that's that with them, he don't care. He don't talk about it. You don't see the man going around talking about because we've hair. He don't care. It's always them talking about it. And listen, man. Obviously, you're gonna say that you ain't gonna tell the truth. You ain't gonna tell us the truth about how terrible it is and how half the world's had it. You ain't gonna tell us how come on. You're not gonna tell us how terrible it is and how half the world's had it. And it, I mean, if it was that good, would be a man right now that wants to own it. But there's not. Listen. It's like there being a diamond just on the street saying, I'm a diamond. And everyone just walks past this diamond every day. It means what the diamond's value in itself ain't really valued at that. So what the latter you value yourself, that's not really your value. Like you're like a Nissan Micra, thinking you're a Lamborghini, and there's a reason why you've got no man. And every man you do have, it's always his fault. It's never your fault. And there's a reason you're single and on the internet talking about how good your front is. Listen, man, if it was that good, surely it would be a man that wants to stay with you, man. Can't be that good. That's you talking about how good it is. It's all in your mind. But the men that have that with you, obviously, they don't think that. The men that have that with you and decreased your value, they don't think that. You can't be talking about you've been ran. You can't be talking about you've been with this man, and then sit down on the internet and tell me how good it is. That's like a car with 10 owners telling me, I'm an excellent car. You should listen. Why didn't them 9 other cars want you? Why didn't them 9 other niggas want the car? So now, the 9 other men on the logbook sold the car, and now I'm seeing all these men on the logbook. This owner, done 10,000 miles with it, 5,000 miles with it, and then now someone's trying to tell me, it's an excellent car, but the car's got 10 owners. An excellent car doesn't have 10 owners, man. An excellent car wouldn't have 10 owners. So when you're sitting on the internet talking about how good it is, listen, man, come on, we wasn't born yesterday. You ain't gonna pull the wool over our eyes, man. You ain't gonna pull the wool over our eyes. Some of you should be arrested for telling them lies, man. Some of you deserve to be locked up for telling them lies about how good it is. And none of the men that have that with you have came forward. So don't be trying to lie to us like like this is our first rodeo and nah, sitting down talking about your hoes this good and that good. Clearly, it's not. That's why you. It's not that good. That's why you're trying to force it on everybody. Because if it was so good, we would have heard about it on the road if it was that good. But we have listen. It's like a man with a food shop saying, "Yo, I got the best food in the country." He don't need to do that. Other people do that for the food shop, man. Listen, man, you women that sitting there talking about how good it is, listen, it's not. That's why you have to. I yield before I get us taken off the air. Let me be quiet.
You're right, man. First and foremost, never to your own horn, man. It's not a good look, man. But and also, the proof's in the pudding, man. Like a man telling you, oh, listen, buy my album, it's sick, man. The album's sick, it's great, you enjoy it. I say, yo, well, how much you sold? Just 2 of them. If the album was so good, it'd be platinum, man. It'd be double platinum. You think it's good, but the world don't think it's good, man. You think it's good, but maybe father says otherwise. And you know what? It might be good. It might be good, man, but your mouth let him run a mile, man. You made him run a mile, man. Or you want to see his sex may be amazing, man, but he's saying, what good is it, man? His sex can't cook a hot plate of food, man. His sex can't wash a plate, man. His sex can't make a man feel comfortable at home and nice and sweet, man. His sex can't make a man feel comfortable at home, got a big mouth. So sex ain't everything, man. And the Bible says beauty fades, man. Beauty fades, then what else do you have? Sex can't raise kids. Sex can't, put food on the table and make wise decisions, man. So lucky, let's move on, man. People hate women. Let's not say, oh, the women hate us. Look at them. Still in this topic. Yes, it's still in this topic longer than the others. Let's move on. What's that? Let's see.
And early 60s, their campaign was, if you want as your neighbor, vote Labour. It was, if you want so when I bring this shit up, right? People looking like, oh, but that was so long ago. It wasn't that long ago. It was like, if you want as your neighbor, vote Labour. So when I bring this shit up, right? People looking like, oh, but that was so long ago. It wasn't that long ago.
Unfortunate in society, most people that are of colour are uncomfortable in having uncomfortable conversations. In the 80s, when the race riots were widespread, next to our gym there were some garages and there was National Front sprayed on the wall of the garages, big NF sign. National Front were heavy then. Skinheads, Doc Martens, any black man, any man of colour was getting it. And we all said to Brendan, why didn't you get that scrubbed off the wall? He said, no, I'm not doing that. And he refused to let anybody do it. He said, because there's always a lesson to be learnt in life. Years later, he said, could a person who wrote that step forward? And there was this white guy in the gym that we'd been training with all this time, and he did it years ago. People are bored.
Oh, look at that, man. This man said, back in the day, the Labour Party that we got today, said that the campaign was, if you don't know, conservative who are ruling today. So if you want a nigger for your neighbour, vote Labour, man. But the man still was right, this was long ago. Whenever we speak about slavery, because black people want to forget it, because we want to, let bygones be bygones, we say, oh, that was ages ago, man. That's our way of making it, like, oh, it's changed. Like, not that long ago, man. Your grandma can remember, in fact, your mom can remember this, man. Your dad can remember these days, man. This man ain't that old, in his like mid-40s or 50s, man. He remembers the NF put on the wall. And he said, this man said that he was training with a white man for a long time. This white man was the one that wrote NF on the wall, man. So, black man, why are you surprised when you find out Nigel Farage is racist? Why are you surprised when you find out that, oh, my next door neighbor who's white is the one putting the flags up? Well, why are you surprised when you find out that the Nigel Farage got the luck for both, man? Why are you surprised? So you think that, Nigel Farage and Britain's First They're getting a lot of votes, man. I mean, what some white men voting for them? Who are these white men voting for them, man? I'm telling you who they are, man. Your next door neighbor. That white woman you see on the school run, man. You know what I mean? Margaret from next door, man. It's the kids' teachers, man. Like, right, mom, how you doing? Give me the wave. How you doing, man? All the white people usually got to walk in the pool and they, you know, someone's making these votes. Someone's doing these votes. And is it hard? Am I lying? Is it far-fetched? Is it far-fetched? We just read that man that was boxing in the gym next to niggas was the one that wrote in it. So is it hard to believe that the white man that you like, wants you home? The white man that you're cool with, that goes to your kids' school and teach the kids. He might be part of the reform party, but we don't even know that. Good luck, yeah, you
know. And that's how it goes, man. Like, white people can have a normal conversation with you and vote for Nigel Farage and all these people, and you can do the same thing with them, man. You can speak to them at work, and you can come to the UPK, man. Same thing. Imagine they see you and you see them. They're looking at you like, oh, that's what you're into. You're looking at them like, oh, that's what you're into. Both looking at each other like, oh, I didn't have you down as that. They're looking at you like, oh, but you was okay with me at work, and you'd be like, yeah, likewise, you was okay with me at work. Well, it is. At work, we have to pretend to be something that we're not. At work, we have to pretend to be something that we're not until, you know, everybody goes home and are who they really are. And one time I was working in the workplace, and, you know, and I realized there was racist, because these that would do things like, every so often when the figures was good, they'd throw like a little party, and there was a white lady that was in charge of the party, so there was a lot of Muslims that worked there, and she brought sausages in blankets, and the Muslims was upset. They was offended. They was like, see how they didn't cater for her, the Muslims and the blacks, because she brought a lot of sausages and all of those kind of things. And then that's when they realized, yeah, she's a racist. She started buying all sausage rolls and so forth. And then that's where their racism comes out. Listen, once they try to do goodwill gestures at work, that's where their racism comes out. Listen, if you've ever been to one of their work parties, the racism comes out that night, man. I'm telling you. They'll make certain comments towards you. I'm telling you, you might want to stay away from the work parties, man. So lucky are you.
Comes out when the break out the sherry down the bar. Fuck, racism comes out, man. So everyone's doing a lot of racial tension down in England. Everyone's shocked, like, oh my God, I can't believe it. It's always been there, man. What? This man that wrote NF on the wall, what happened? He thought one day he said, you know what, I'm wrong. I'm going to stop being racist. Of course he never, man. This man had children. And what do you think he taught his children, man? That I can't stand niggas, man. And them children are around today. Them children are the Metropolitan Police, man. These children now are your teachers, man. These are the people voting for reform. And you're thinking, oh, that was that. Time of change now. But what are these white people? So the white people are the majority in England. And this man said back then he had skinheads, riots, mods, NFL, all this racial hatred, man. Where did it go? It disappeared. It just vanished one day. Nah, don't be ridiculous, man. All the people in there read Dr. Martin Luther King ties, man. Remember the racists, but they got to live, they got to get a job. So they went to uni and they carried their racism into the courts, man. That's why your son got 30 years in jail, man. You know what I mean? They started getting jobs and becoming managers. That's why your son's unemployed, man. That's why no one will hire him, man. That's why police kill brothers like Mark Duggan, man. Why? That's where the racists went. But when they was 18, 20, they were kicking niggas' heads in, man. They got older. When you get older, what you got to do? You got to get a job, man. They're kicking their heads, don't pay the bills, man. And they went and got jobs, and they said, what? You can't be racist at the job. But they kept their mouth shut. So you're thinking, oh, racism done, disappeared, man. But they still hate niggas, man. But now, guess what? Not only do they hate niggas now, they got the power to lock you up, man. They got the power to deny you benefits, man. You know what I mean? You're disabled and you apply for PIN. They say, nah, you're not getting it. You get me? That's the power they got now, man. They got the power with the pen. You know what I mean? You're living in a flat, man, full of mold. 3-4 children, so 1 bedroom, man. You're applying on the government to get an upgrade. And 2 years have passed and you got nothing. 3 years have passed, you got nothing, man. You know why? That same white man wearing Dr. Martens. It's all grown now, man. He works for the Home Office now, man. He works for the council now, man. He sees your name. You know what I mean? He sees Marvin. He sees Tyrone. He sees Tyrone Johnson wants a house. Tyrone ain't getting it. Tyrone not getting that. Black man, that white man, Dr. Martens, and back then is grown now. He got a badge. And he roams streets of Handsworth and Tottenham and Toxteth and Aston and Handsworth and Brixton. And he sees you, man. Sees you outside the food shop and chases you down, man. You thought he disappeared. So in order for it to disappear, in order for racism to disappear, where did it disappear to? You want to know? Because human beings don't vanish. Don't just vanish. And so what happened? What happened to make it disappear? The white people wake up one day and go, you know, I like that. You know what happened, man? I don't remember the government saying, guys, racism is wrong, and we're going to tackle this, and if you're racist, you're going to get locked up. That did not happen. So what made these white people change their mind? Nothing, because they never changed their mind. What happened? All these racist people disappeared. No, man. All they know is that you can't be racist on the job now, so we're going to keep quiet. We're going to be politically correct. We're still racist, though. Still remember what their parents told them. We still remember that black man, that black man that was popping reggae music loud from the car. They can't stand us, man. You get me? What troll?
She goes, give it up, cry babies. This lad is going to cry soon.
I'm going to cry soon, right, man, right. No, but guess who's going to cry? You're going to cry, man. You know who's crying now? You know, white people cry more than anything, man. White people, the big babies. White people, oh, you're not crying, man. Well, who's crying, man? Our country get taken over. Oh, they're taking all the benefits. Oh, my God, we can't get a house. Who's crying now, man? Ain't no one crying more than white people. White people are the biggest babies, man. White people wasn't crying when they was robbing and stealing and taking all the resources from other people's countries, man. And now, because other people are getting houses, oh, we can't get a job. Oh, we can't get no, we got to wait for an appointment. Oh, we're on the waiting list. Ain't nobody crying more than white people. They're the biggest babies, man. They wasn't crying when they was robbing India for all their teeth and raping their boys and going to Africa and carving up Africa and robbing the Africans, man, and making black people work for free on the Caribbean islands. And now they can't get a job down the bar. Now they got to waiting list for 2 minutes. They got to wait longer than usual. This is the federal country out there that can't even get free healthcare. White man got free healthcare, man. And you got to wait a bit and he's crying like a baby, man. Ain't no one crying more than white people, man. Biggest cry baby in the face of it. It's luck, yeah.
You know, it's mad because immigration is becoming like a big thing now. Like, first it was just said like minimally, but now it was minimal with the people used to talk about, but now people are talking about it more and more. And yeah, trust me, England looks like England's going towards some kind of civil war or something. I'm telling you, soon there's going to be a war with migrants and the British, because now the British ain't really standing for it no more. They're sick of it. They keep talking about they want their country back, putting up the British flags everywhere. And then they've just overturned the thing now where, remember when they considered the Palestinian protesters as a terrorist group? So yeah, the government considered them a terrorist group, and then they went to court and the judge overturned it, saying that they're not going to arrest them when they're out there with their banners or whatever. And now the government's going to go back to court again. So with that, because they was off the street for a bit, now the British public now are going to be mad about it, because obviously that's the last thing they want to see. They don't want to see the roads being blocked off and these like protesting. And so now there's going to be way more Palestinian protests now, because obviously they've got the right to be back out there with their banners and the flyers. And the British are already mad about it. Obviously they all signed petitions that they shouldn't be out there. So now the judge ruled that it was, I can't remember what the judge said. The judge said it was, what did he say? It was wrong. It was unlawful for them to label them a terrorist group. So now they're allowed to be back out there now. And the white people are about to lose their mind now, because in their mind they're like, yo, this is our country and they're getting more rights than us. Even Tommy Robinson said, yo, I have to relocate my family because of ISIS. He goes, yo, ISIS is after him. And he goes, his life's in danger and he needs to relocate. So if Tommy Robinson's life is in danger in a country which is his, obviously the people that rally behind him are going to start to say, yo, if they're out to get Tommy Robinson, then they're going to get the rest of us. So this is what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to fight back. So I'm telling you, don't be surprised once they start attacking each other. We're right in the UK. I'm telling you, it's about to go down soon. So lucky you.
Back to that idiot, man. Like, white people are so racist and so what's the word, man? They're so inconsiderate, man. don't care about no one's feelings but themselves. Imagine Duncan, when you're crying about, when you're speaking about your problems in life, you're crying, baby. The white man can moan about immigration. You can cry about the cost of living. You can cry about leaving what's called the EU. You can cry about how life's hard. I got to wait on the waiting list, and that's not crying. That's not crying. That's him, expressing his thoughts because he's going for a hard time. But when you talk about slavery or baby, you need to get over it. That's how racist you are. Meaning, when you go for your stuff, shut up. Ain't nobody want to hear that. But when I'm going for my stuff, this is real. This is real, and everyone got to listen. It's not crying. When they vote and protest and march, everyone got to understand because right about now, the Afghans are coming in, and the Palestinians are coming in, and the rapists are raping our children, and the grooming gangs say, it's terrible, it's horrible, man. How can we live and be alive for our children? And they used to say, man, the police are killing my children. I'll cry, baby. Even call it black fatigue, it's black fatigue. I got white fatigue, man. I don't want to hear nothing about no immigrants, man. I'm tired of it, man. You got free healthcare. Be happy, man. So who cares how long you got to wait? It's free, man. The your parents always say you can't moan if something's free. Can't complain, so it's free, man. So it's free, you can't complain. I'm going to hear about but on the waiting list, I can't get the point, it's free, man. Go get private healthcare if that's the case, you don't like it. I got white fatigue, man. I'm tired of hearing about the cost of living, man. Who cares about the cost of living, man? So the countries that you rob, man, and tax high, and they're there to pay some high prices, man. Their cost of living went high and no one gave a damn, man. Life, man, we don't care about yours, man. Stop crying, man. Stop bitching, man. Get over it, lad. We're back here. We get it, so.
How are you?
Set me, little charcoal tart.
Huh? How are you? You're looking gorgeous today.
Oh, you've caught too much fucking sun, girl.
What?
You've caught too much sun.
Oh.
How many sunbeds you had?
None.
Oh. You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, you from Niger?
Am I from there?
Niger.
No, I'm not from there. No.
Spell it with two G's.
Why do you sound like a spastic?
Spell Niger with two G's. That's what you are.
See? We thought racism disappeared. Never, man. What it was our people, we live in certain predominant black areas, man, or predominant multicultural areas, man. But there's not much white people, and then the ones that do live around us, learn to stomach us over time, man. Learn to, be cool with us. But now social media come out. Now everyone got camera on their phone, so you can see, man. Your own two eyes, man. But you got too much sun. So lucky are young, man. That's crazy.
I can't believe it. A man said, "What this? Are you from Niger? How do you spell it with two G's?" And you can tell that he's drunk. You can tell that he's drunk, and he's letting her know how he really feels. She done nothing wrong to him, and this man's just being racist, and that's their nature. Like, when you see how they are when they're drunk, just think how he was there is how they was every day in the 60s and 70s and 80s, before black people used to give them a beating. Before black people gave them a beating, that was just them every single day. So now, when they feel invincible, they go back to how they naturally are when they're drunk. So they get drunk and feel invincible, and this man's going to come out and say sorry. And sorry's not cutting it. We need to stop accepting their sorries. That's what we got to do. We need to stop accepting their sorries, because clearly this man's doing balloons and he's being racist to her for no reason. People are like, yo, we should find out where he works and get him fired. There's no point even doing all of that. Just understand that they're all like that, man. Like, understand this. They might fire him, but the boss agrees with him. So what difference does it make? The boss agrees with him. He just can't tell you that because he's got to be politically correct. What we should say is, you know what? This is what we should say. Because they're like that, we will never sit on a video call with them. That's what we should say. Like that black sister should know by now. These people is uncivilized and inhumane. So we should get to that level of, we want no dealings with them like that. Like, how much times do they have to call us niggas for us to realize? Like she set herself up for that. Now, if she would have known how these people really are, she would have seen them on the other end of the call and put the phone down, man. But now she's got love in her heart, and that's why love in your heart gets you, man. That's what I got love in my heart. That's what it gets you. How are you from Niger? Oh, what does it mean with 2 G's? That's where love in your heart gets you. Whereas she should say, I'm gonna stay away from those people. It just shows that if she wasn't on video call, imagine how bad it would have been if she was in person, man. I'm telling you, you gotta start staying away from them. So, okay, you.
Yeah, you're right, man. Like a lot of black people watch this to get their heart broken. I can't believe this, man. Let me tell you something, man. There's only one way not to get your heart broken. It's simple, man. That's why I'm not loving black people. I watched the video. And it does nothing to me. I laugh at it, man. I'm not offended by it. I don't love him anyway. But when you want a white woman, then your heart will be broken. When you want to fight in the white man's army, then your heart will be broken. That's the problem. We keep loving them. So every time this happens, it breaks our heart. I can't believe it's still racism. I can't believe this. What's the nice? Be like, oh, fuck him. Listen, I live my life by the street, my own man. Fuck him. You don't like me, I like you back. It's nothing. You call me a nigga, I expect you to call me a nigga, man. Only a man that loves you will be like, I can't believe this about. We know they're racist, man. I should be capable of teaching that since 1969, man. It's not for me to man. Live around them, be cordial, be cool, don't harm none of them. We know they're racist. We know that you push the right buttons, they will show you how racist they are. What's the proof? What's the proof, man? All these England, listen, 10 years ago, England was a nice, friendly country, man. All of a sudden, now, a bit too, too much immigrants, a bit too much. Oh, God, England's like busting out now with the racism, man. And England here is showing the racism to the people that's showing them love. If England got any beef with any race, it shouldn't be us. It shouldn't be the people that fight in your army. It shouldn't be the people that play football. It shouldn't be the descendants of Raheem Sterling and the relatives of Raheem Sterling and Dwight York and Liverpool Christie. People that are Christian. We're Christian because you're Christian. We follow your God, man. Then I heard about, England's angry with the immigrants. I thought, oh, okay, they're angry with the Asians, but because they're Muslim and they're grooming us. I thought, okay, cool. But lo and behold, I'm hearing nigga this and nigga that. So excuse me, man. You're angry with us. Listen, black people, we had our fair share of hatred, man. We had the 70s, we had the 80s, man. Mark Dog is dead already. How much more do you got left, man? What have we done? We served your God, man. We went to the church because you told us to go to the church, man. We played in your football team. We fought in your army, man. We ran in the track and field. We got you gold medals. How you so angry with us, man? You know what? This man is incapable of loving, man. You black man should show you something. You would think you hate somebody else. But you're gonna hate somebody else, man. Okay, now let me tell you something. The Irish man was hated in England in the 50s and 60s, and now it's loved. Now there's no beef. No one says I hate Irish. No one says no Irish, no dogs. Black men came in the 60s and still hated, man. What we gotta do to be loved, man? Fuck it now. We kick the ball the best on the bar, man. To White York, Andy Cole, Sterling, Ferdinand, also one, Marcus Rashford. Listen, how much more black celebrities we gave you? We gave you Richard Blackwood. We gave you Naomi Campbell, Frank Bruno, Chris Huber. Oh God, but we gave you the best of them, man. We gave you Linford Christie, the whole nine. The list goes on. Still hate black people. At this point, black people should hate you, man. But we gave you love, it didn't work. Black, it's time to try something else. If you try the same method, trying to get different results, that's called insanity. Albert Einstein said, not me. So insanity is trying the same method, trying to get different results. And black men, we become the same. We're trying the same method, trying to get different results. We try the love thing. It's probably best to try to hate thing now. It's a lot,
Oh yeah, if I could listen, white people are so untalented that the Winter Olympics is on and nobody knows. Have you noticed? that the Winter Olympics is on and nobody watches it. Listen, nobody watches the Winter Olympics. Not one person. Listen, man, I've seen it, and like the Olympics is on, like it's all over the TV adverts, and everybody knows. Everybody knows, and people watch Olympics because we're so skilled. And now, because most of us ain't from cold climates, we're not really involved in the Winter Olympics. And it shows. Have you noticed? Watch the Winter Olympics and you see how bland it is. Like you'll see, it's so bland that nobody actually watches it. Listen, man, the only niggas I know that was in the Winter Olympics was those brothers from Cool Runnings, man. And you see what happened with them. So what happened with them? Listen, I still don't get the movie of Cool Runnings. What's the? I still don't get the point of them making a movie about them not winning. I don't get it.
What she seen
I'm
before?
still trying to understand it. Say that again.
It's the most, seen it before. It's the most horrible show in the world, man. With the fake factor and God, I can't watch it.
Yeah. I don't get it though. Usually, when you make a movie, ain't you supposed to win? These niggas, their bobsleigh breaks apart and they're walking. I don't get the point. Listen. Imagine this. Imagine you're Jamaican. You're trying to put your country on the map. Listen, that's how I know some white man was behind that funding. You know. It won't surprise me if white people won the race. Who won the race in the end?
They didn't say. This is the biggest holding the bobsleigh. Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, they did good, man."
Well, listen, it wouldn't surprise me if the director was a white man for that movie. Cause I don't understand how you make a movie and you come last in the and the movie's meant to be about you and you come last. I need to watch it again to try and process it. So lucky.
Oh, I'm trying to find this video, man. There's a video on Guy on Live, man. Then listen, it was an interview on racist geezer. The man was saying, "Oh yeah," because he goes, black people. Let me tell you how uneducated these are. Black people take over the UK. It was like, "Oh, how many black people do you think in the UK?" But hearing me goes, I said about 60%. I was like, "Fucking, that man's uneducated." Problem. You see, black people say stuff like, "Oh, you're a black doctor. Oh yeah, we need more of those. We need more of those." The white man, his mind is the one black doctor. Too much taking over. Black people are what, like 3% in the country, like 3%. His mind says 60. Well, with a minority, you know, his mind is, yo, one black that's too much for me. I need your gun. See if we can find it real quick. So, like, maybe 2 seconds. So, my person, man was uneducated on the bar. It's crazy. It was cringe to watch. I can't remember his name. You know what about the guy with the braids? I think they call it Richie or something like that.
Nah, you know. Nah.
Some black chat. Richie. I find it. Yes, his name. Let's see if I can put it up. Baby. What's his name? King Richard. I don't know about you know him, man.
Nah. What's his name?
Richie or some shit like that.
I don't think so.
What? That's mine. One black person.
Rich Dollars. Knuckle person. Richie Dollars.
Do it.
In my head, it's like, on a minute. If you think acting like one of them is good for you, pros and cons. Pros, you might make it big, might get a little bit of money. Yippee. Done. Prison, get on your phone, and so on and so forth. It's like, hold a minute, do you really want to risk your life in the hands of, let's say, crime with drugs that is the place worse? Records in
you specifically ask. So
You watch the whole thing,
you know,
I can't stand niggas. White people.
It was jumping, you know. I don't know if it showed properly. It didn't show on my side.
Yeah. No, I caught it. It was jumping still. Man was saying how basically white people want to be like niggas. He's blaming us because white people want to be like niggas, man. Yeah, that's another thing as well, man. It's another thing too, man. How come here white people always take their frustration out on black people, man? So imagine black people come to England, yeah, and they don't march on the government, they don't burn down parliament, they beat up niggas. So imagine white people want to be like niggas, and they want to sell drugs, and you blame us for it. You need to blame them. Blame them. You need to stop being like these drug dealers, man. You better than that. You better to us. Excuse me, the women come to black men, which we don't want, we don't condone, by the way. You vex with us, man. Stop being a coward, man. Go look at the proper problem. Go look at the proper problem, man. You keep doing that shit, man. So luck it. Am I lucky still?
Yeah.
All right, bear with me. How about now? Still lagging?
You sound all right now.
All right, no sweat. Give me the last one.
Simplest of thing, do it because
one donation of blood will save 3 adults or 6 babies' lives.
And it takes how long?
Takes 5 to 10 minutes.
There are a lot of black people, unbeknown to them, who have a special blood subtype, RO, which you find 10 times more in black people than any other racial group. We need you to be donating on a regular basis because I guarantee it's going to go to a sickle cell warrior because that's what they need. It's the gold standard of blood donations for them.
What are some of the top myths around donating or even being on an organ register?
People ask if they're going to clone me.
You've got organ donation. If someone tragically is ending up on ICU in the hospital and the physicians around you,
are they going to try and save
are they going to try and
me?
save
or are they
you
going
or
to take my organs to save someone else?
How do you dispel that one?
Yeah.
Yo, this man said, man, go listen, if Black Lives Matter, donate blood. Let me tell you something. So how about I get donating blood? Well, listen, Black Lives Matter to us. That's why we say black people. That's something that I should okay? Let me tell you something. Black Lives Matter is way more than donating blood. Black Lives Matter is more than just protesting in the streets, man. Black Lives Matter is when you got an organization open from Monday to Friday to teach black people, man. Black Lives Matter is when you got a food drive. Let me tell you something. Black Lives Matter so much to the ISUPK that we only marry black women. Only Black Lives Matter so much, yeah, that we don't take a penny of white people in this organization, man. So it matters so much that no white man can walk through these doors, man. No Chinese man can walk through these doors, man. No East Indian man can walk through these doors, man. That's how much Black Lives Matter. We only mix with our own. We only sit around our own. We only fellowship with our own. That's how much Black Lives Matter to us, man. We don't care how much a white man eats chicken, had braids, how cool he is, man. You can't come in here. That's how much Black Lives Matter to us, man. So, hey, giving blood is good. Ain't nothing wrong with giving blood, man. But that don't prove that Black Lives Matter. Being in the ISUPK doesn't. It's like that, yo.
Yeah. I guarantee you, when you're giving blood, they're probably not even giving it to black people. I guarantee if you sign up to certain things to give blood and whatnot, I guarantee you they're offering it to white people first, man. I'm trying to tell you, these lot think they're smart. I'm telling you, listen, a white man would love to take black people's blood, man, if it gave him the skills and all of those kind of things. Like you watch these documentaries where people go missing. At first, I used to think it's, when people used to say, yo, they're going missing and they're stealing their organs. I used to think it was lies, but I realized they actually be doing that, man. They be stealing black people's organs because there's places where they was using black people's teeth and black people's skin and black people's just everything. They're using it in things that you're like, huh? Why would they do that? So, yo, you gotta be careful amongst these devils, man. So, okay, you.
Man. But yeah, on the ends, man. Big up to everyone that came through. Like, subscribing to Zap One, Nakapaya. We else got it in, man. You know what I mean? We got Nazama. Nazamana. Talking about I. What else got it? Big up to the haters too. So we shout out to everybody, man, even the haters as well, man. Talking about I up in there as well. Kayala, Officer Motherbar, Bayana, don't be like, subscribe, all ISUPK social media, Facebook, Instagram, what's that one called? Facebook, Instagram, let's go, Periscope's the one, TikTok, all of that, YouTube, the whole nine. Make sure you log in, man. You know what I mean? Get your name, your 90 days, get your time slot, 10% of everything you own, man. Go to the precinct plus up, man. Contact the school to 079 607 46784, man. With that, say shalom.
Yo. What about the bomber clock to them boy, man? Bad mind never kill them. Suffocate to no pussy. Yo, status. Tell some boys we don't chat us. Anyway, my dogs go in on the street, them bad. Gun talking up with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them but meet them God. Louis V kicks, pan we feed them bad.